Hi everyone, my name is Desiree, and what I have for you today is one of a four-part series all focusing on the upper body. So what I mean by the upper body, I'm talking about pretty much everything from the waist and above. So I'm talking the entire trunk, the arms, the shoulders, all of that. So what we're going to be focusing on today is we're going to keep it down close to the floor. If you do need any support, what I can suggest is having just something comfortable to sit up on, and that can even be a chair. We will eventually be moving down onto the floor, so just have your space available for that if you do choose to go to a chair, but also a blanket, some blocks, or even a bolster like I have here will more than suffice. Do have a strap. If you do not have a strap, that's totally fine too. But if you have one or something that's a strap-like object that has no give whatsoever, do bring that along too. So let's go ahead and get started. Right. And I prefer you to have something a bit taller to sit on so you can be a bit more upright. So if you want to come to sit on the shins, or if you want to sit in a cross-legged position, either is fine, but just something that's going to give you a bit more lift so that the trunk is coming up out of the hips, right? So we have that stable base of the legs beneath us, but then we have this energetic component of the chest and our upper body being more upright. So go ahead and just rest your hands onto your thighs. Close your eyes for a moment. And as you close your eyes, I just want you to focus in on your breath. So I mentioned something really important a moment ago about this energetic feeling of upward lifting. Right? So we have this feeling of being stable where we are in place, but then we have this element of feeling uplifted, upright, even just light. So continue to take a few rounds of your natural cycle of breathing. Focus in on your posture, and more so that energetic element of being upright. And then go ahead and slowly open up your eyes. All right, so we're gonna be in a seat for a few poses, so do make sure you're comfortable. If you need to adjust, go ahead and adjust accordingly. Have your strap close by, and we're gonna start with some shoulder rolls. So again, just take your hands down onto your thighs, right? And we're gonna focus on taking the shoulders back away from the midline and then eventually coming forward, coming towards the midline of the body. But where I want this action to come from is all from the shoulder blades, the shoulder girdle, say that one 3 times fast, themselves, right? So if you can see as I start to move, right, I'm trying to keep the rest of my body still, and even the length of the arms still, right? So it's just those shoulder blades wiggling and circling around. So that starts to free up some of the other parts, the surrounding areas, like the chest, the sides of the chest, the front of the chest. All right, and then let's reverse and go forward. And whatever kind of sensation that this gives you, right, just take notice. What information is your body giving you right now? Take your time going forward and moving through the shape. And then go ahead and come back to center. All right. So with just focusing in on the upper back and the shoulders, we're gonna take some seated cat-cows, right? So we're gonna think of rounding the upper back, right? So you may even think of the shoulder blades coming apart as you come forward and more dome and hollow out the front of the body. Right? And then things like the arms and the head, just allow them to move naturally as you move from this cat shape to this cow shape. Or whoops, cat shape would be the round, and then the cat shape would be with the upper body coming forward. Right. And like I said, feel free to do whatever with the limbs and allow the head to just naturally move in harmony as we start to move the spine. It's okay if your movements look different than mine. Make them your own. And most importantly, play, explore, and have fun. All right, let's come to center, right? Come back to more of a neutral spine, more of an upright position. Now, if you do have a strap, go ahead and grab it. And if not, you'll just pretend that you do have a strap. And I'll give some modifications along the way. So take that strap into your right hand. Go ahead and straighten the right arm. Take it up towards the sky, right? And then just draw the arm bone back into its socket to make sure that we have some space in between the shoulder, the neck, and the head. All right. So go ahead and bend the right elbow. And then go ahead and take those left fingertips right above the armpit, right? And we're just gonna walk the skin up towards the elbow to help coax this arm down the back, right? And then bring that hand, the right hand, towards the right shoulder blade. So I'm just gonna turn around so you can see. Okay. So we're just helping get that right arm a little more down. Okay. And then you're gonna take that left arm, take it out to a T shape, right? And then turn the upper arm bone down so the thumb faces the floor. Right? And then you're gonna press that arm back in space to catch either the strap, your hand, your hair, your t-shirt, whatever you can reach, right? So it'll look a little like this, right? So either grabbing the strap, the hair, all the above, long hair problems, right? So whether you can touch or not, right, you want to bring your attention to this low back, right? Find more of a neutral position, right? And then lightly press the head into the upper arm. Feel free to close your eyes and breathe through this shape. And as you're here, think of lengthening the armpit up towards the elbow, and then softening across the chest, across the belly, the low back. And again, find that energetic property or element of being uplifted and upright. Take a few more rounds of breath. Go ahead and release the clasp, straighten the right arm. Bring the left arm up to meet the right, and then take the arms down by your sides. Just take a moment to feel the difference between left and right side. Take your strap into your left hand. Right, and now straighten your left arm up towards the sky or ceiling, depending where you are. Bend your elbow, right, and then take those right fingertips above the armpit and just walk the skin up towards the elbow, help coax the arm down the back, and then bring that left arm towards the back of the shoulder blade. And then go ahead and take the right arm out to the side so the thumb is facing up, and then turn that upper arm bone in towards the body, right? So the thumb faces down, and then press that arm back, right? So as you bend the arm, you're gonna find your strap, your hair, your shirt, or all the above. And then bring your attention to the low back. Again, find that neutralness of the pelvis. Right, and then lightly press the head back into the upper arm. Call in on that energetic element of being upright, being light. Lengthen the armpit up towards the elbow, and then soften the muscles across the chest, the belly, and the low back. Go ahead and straighten the left arm, and then straighten the right, and then slowly lower the arms down towards the ground. If you have a strap, go ahead and just place it off to the side, and whatever you're sitting on, you can move that off to the side as well. We're gonna meet on all fours. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and toes untucked. Find a neutral spine here, right? Lift the right arm up towards the sky, right? And then think of walking the left side of the belly over to the right as you open a bit more to the right. All right, we're gonna take this arm down and underneath the left side of the body for what you may know as thread the needle, right? So you'll come down on the head, the right shoulder, right? Try and stay even in the legs and the hips, and then walk that left hand closer into the body onto the fingertips to give you some stability. As you're here, try and stack the shoulders. So try and bring that left shoulder a bit more on top of the right. Press down through the left arm, unthread that right arm, bring it back up to the sky. Reach a little taller, and then bring the hand down to the ground. Pause at center and find evenness between right and left sides of the body. Lift the left arm up towards the sky, right? Twist that belly from right to left. And then go ahead and thread that left arm under the right side of the body. So the head comes down, the shoulder comes down. And then you come up onto the right fingertips. Try and keep the hips even. And as you breathe, try to bring that right shoulder more on top of the left. Press down into the ground with that right hand. Unthread the left arm. Take it back up towards the sky. Re-reach. And then take the arm down. Return to all fours. All right, bring the big toes to touch. Take the knees just wide enough so that when you come to sit down on the hips and lay the belly down, that the thighs are only as wide as the sides of the chest. Fold forward towards the ground. Stay heavy in the hips. And then grow longer through the sides of the trunk, the spine. Walk the fingertips forward, but then draw the arms back into their sockets. You can stay here, or you can bend the elbows and take them down to the ground. We're going to add one more element to this to be on the bit more active side, and then I'll allow you to rest and make this more restorative, or just skip the whole active part and go straight to the more restorative version. Right, so if you think about the hip points on the lower part of the body, think of bringing them up towards the ribs, the bottom set of ribs. Right, so now we start to create this roundness in the back body. Right. And then just allow that roundness to move up into the shoulders. So you just start to dome the back body. Stay for a few rounds of breath. And then return to a neutral spine. Relax the back of the body, the front of the body.
Roll the head from right to left and come back to center. Take one really big, full, deep breath in. And then on your exhale, as all the air is coming up out of the mouth and the nose, think of all the skin and the muscles on the back lengthening, releasing, dripping off the edges of the body. Focus on having a deeper rhythm of breathing here. On your next inhale, allow this one to be even deeper. Walk your hands back under your chest. And then very slowly, I'm going to have you roll up to be in an upright position. Take your time getting there. And then when you do arrive, allow yourself to integrate to being back upright. Keep your eyes closed for another moment. Allow your breath to shift. Allow the sensations to settle. Take one more deep breath in, followed by a deep exhale out through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Desiree. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much and have a great day.